Hello friends, and this is the video for Instamojo, and this video is specifically for the Indian users, Indian subscriber. And if you are not from India, don't worry, I am going to get the PayPal series, PayPal integration via Laravel very soon, so don't get disheartened. This video is only for Indian users. So with that, I'm your host Sarthak, and this is a channel where I talk about Laravel and the cool thing about Laravel. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and like Bitfumes on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. So let's get started. And what is Instamojo? It's just a payment gateway website. It will provide you to pay you via any kind of fields like bank, internet banking, like credit card, debit card, many wallets. Then with Bhim also you can pay with here. So let's start these things. So I'm here on Instamojo, but for demonstration I am going to use the test.instamojo.com website. But if you are doing this for production, then you have to sign up here. So let's close this, go here, and you can see I have this, but I will going to show you everything from the start. And let's see how we can do that. So let's return to home page, and here I am on the test.instamojo.com. So let's firstly sign up, and then we will see what are the things we have to do to get this payment gateway. So let's sign up here, and I will provide my ID. So bitfumes at gmail.com, and password whatever you want to give. So sign up here, and it's very easy. Okay, so we have signed up, nothing to do, anything to do. So it's completed, sign up is totally complete. So let's see how we will going to use these things. So you have to go to API and plugins. So here are the key, the token, the salt, everything is here. And because Laravel is based on PHP, so let's get the PHP thing here. So you can see it's all here, but we are going to show these things with the payment gateway API integration guide. So what we have to firstly do, we have to firstly, because we are on a test mode, we have to send request here. So how this Instamojo work, you have to first get all the information like the amount, the information of the product, user name, email ID, phone, everything you have to give to this website. And then Instamojo return you a unique URL with your website to which you can redirect. So firstly, you will give the data to Instamojo. Instamojo get the data, verified the data, and return you a unique URL to which you are going to redirect your user. So it's a two process. So let's create the request. So for creating request, what we need for creating request, you can see in the side we have these things. So let's just copy, because we are on, again I'm saying we are on the PHP, because Laravel works on the PHP. So copy everything from here, open this thing. So let's first see what we have. We don't have any controller, so let's create a controller. So PHP artisan make controller, and controller name is, let's say, Insta controller. So it's not Instagram, it's Instamojo controller. So controller is created. So let's say I have a function which naming is um, create. It's like simple, like create request, and here I am going to paste everything. So what it's getting, so we are on the test mode. So instead of www dot, I am going to give the test.instamojo. Everything is here. So everything is going to be same. Headers are good. Oops, what I have done. Now we have to give here our key so that the money will be on our account. So let's just copy key from here, paste it here, copy token from here and paste it here, and it's simply on the API and plugin tab you will get all these fields. So let's just save. Now here I am going to get request dollar request, and we will create a form to give these requests. So now instead of here I will give purpose. So dollar request arrow purpose, then amount. Instead of amount I will say dollar request arrow amount, then phone number, then phone. So it will be amount, it will be phone. Let's say buyer name. So you can get the buyer name from auth username. So let's say I will use username simply. So redirect URL, we have to give the redirect URL. So after complete of this thing, so it will get the redirect of the, so after the payment is successful, it will redirect to this URL. So instead of all these things, because my project name is instamojo.dev/redirect, so I will get redirect this thing. Send email, let's say it false for now. And what is webhook, I will tell you sometime later. So instamojo.dev and send SMS, let's say this also false. And email again from user email, so I will just simply say email, and everything is looking nice. Let's create a form for this create request. So firstly open resources folder, views folder, and create a form which says uh, let's say checkout.blade.php. so similarly HTML5 every time I use, and every time I use bootstrap. So bootstrap CDN, get this link here, paste it here, and firstly br tag, then container, then call lg offset of 4, and same thing again, but instead of offset we are going to give nothing, and done. So create a form here having action of, let's say simple create request. So create request, and obviously the method is post here. So it will get input field which having class of form control, and now the name here is first name. Firstly the name will be the purpose, amount, and phone. So name is purpose, second is amount, third is phone. So next is username. So as I told you, you can get the username via auth user, but for demo I will give the username here only. So username, then username is good, this thing, yeah, only email is required. So again you can get the email via auth user arrow email. So let's give the values so that we don't have to type every time. So first give is test for insta. Similarly I will give these things here, here, here and here. So amount is, let's say, 1000, value, then phone is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, then username is Sarthak, email everyone know, bitfumes@gmail.com. So form is ready, but we have to create the route for this form. So let's create a route of get, which will be like similarly checkout, which get on the insta controller. So controller at checkout. So simple and very simple. So same thing, but again for post request, and instead of checkout we have created create request. So this will be create request, and everything is looking nice. So let's see how it's look like. So go here. Oh, we don't have, so instamojo.dev, and this is a project, then checkout, and which says checkout does not exist. Okay, so here we have to create a function called checkout. So checkout, which is going to return view of checkout. Okay, refresh, and yes, everything is here, but we have not used any kind of submit button here, so let's use submit button. So input, submit. Okay, so everything is looking nice, but when I submit here, let's see what happened. When I submit, it says route does not found, create request route is not here. So it says create request route is not here, because I have to give here. Okay, go here, refresh page, hit submit, and the token, we are on the Laravel, so we need CSRF token, CSRF underscore field, refresh page, submit button, and it's doing something, and you can see we are getting success as true. So what happens, let's see. I am giving these field here and submitting this to create request. Create request is a post which is going on the insta controller at create request function. On the insta controller, the create request function is getting these requests and doing all these things with the purpose from the form, again amount, phone, everything is from the form, submitting this, and finally it echoing out the request, echoing out the response. So here we are on the response, and I've told you about the long URL, I've told you about the specific URL. So this is the unique URL. Now we have to redirect our user to this URL. Okay, so let's see how we can redirect our user to this route. So firstly we have to get these route from these lists. So for that, what we have to do, we have to just convert it into JSON decode. So firstly JSON decode of response. Okay, so this thing here, and let's just echo this thing. So comment this and refresh, and it's doing, and it says something which is not here. So let's suppose, okay, so here we have to give true also, and then let's say this is the data. So from the data, let's just return data and success. So save this file, go here, submit form, doing something, and it says boolean. So let's simply echo this out first, and we will check what field we are getting. So submit. So we are getting payment request, and inside payment request we are getting long URL. So again, go here instead of success and then long URL. So go here, refresh the page, and yes, we are getting this URL. Now we have to redirect our user to this URL. So let's just simply do one thing. Move this inside the parenthesis and let's say response. Go here, return, refresh the page, and it's not doing thing. Let's try here redirect. Okay, let's redirect to this page. So it's doing something again, and yes, we are on this page. So what we have done, let's just go back again and we will see what we have done. So instead of this, instamojo.dev, we are here slash checkout. We have this data and amount, everything is here. Submitting this thing, so it will go to Insta will give you long URL. We are again redirecting user to long URL, and we are on that long URL. So let's just get these with test card. So we will get the test card detail on this documentation. So let's just search for 424242, and here we are. So this is the card number. So card number is this. So 120. The expiring date is 1 and it's 20. Name, let's say Sarthak 111. And before clicking checkout, I will just create return. I will just create that return URL. So return redirect URL we have not created. So let's just create redirect URL. So instead of this thing, so I will say redirect simple and create a function here which is for redirect. So redirect, and we will request, and in this page we will let's return done. So or even let's return request all. I think we will get many requests. So let's go here now, press checkout, and yes, it's doing something. Now we have to give this thing. So again go here, and 1221 is the auth code for here. Submit. Everything is looking fine, and it's just paying, and you can see it's returning you to that redirect URL with the payment ID and payment request ID. So you have to get these things and save these things in your database, and everything is done. So let's go to our Instamojo account, click on the dashboard, and you can see we have 1000 here. One transaction 1000 given by the Sarthak, and the name is test for Insta. So this is very easy. You know, Instamojo is very easy to implement, very easy to use. It's nothing you have to do with. It's simple, and this is requested by Philip Mozo. And if I have mispronounced your name, I'm sorry for that. But Philip, thank you for this patience. You are asking me this for a long time, and so I will come with PayPal and Paytm for Indian user. Paytm I will come very soon, and I will come for PayPal for everyone. And We will meet in the next episode for the webhook of this Instamojo. And till then, please don't forget to subscribe and like Bitfumes on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like Philip, you can also request me anything you want. If I will able to do that, I will surely do that thing. And we will meet in the next episode. Till then, goodbye.